Hi, my friends. Welcome to Deep Six, the Deep State. This is a rare message critical of Donald Trump. When he ran for office, he promised to release all of the Kennedy assassination files 55 years ago. And a few months ago, he released some of them, but said there were more to come. Yesterday, he announced he is not releasing any more files because he said to do so would, and I'm quoting now, be of such gravity, cause the potential harm to U.S. national security or foreign affairs that is of such gravity that it outweighs the public interest in immediate disclosure. Wow. So we are not going to see those. We may never see them. He said he'd reevaluate it in 3 years, but how's that going to change? This is absolutely not only alarming, but outrageous and also very intriguing. What's in those files that is of such gravity that after 55 years, they can't be released without such grave harm that it outweighs the public interest in knowing how the guy that they elected got killed and stopped being president. This is just outrageous, and I urge you to click on the link in this video or go to dickmorris.com and sign a petition demanding their release. Look, there is increasing evidence that the Warren Commission report was totally flawed. First of all, the House Investigations Subcommittee on Assassinations found unanimously that there was a second gunman based on audio tapes from police officers recording. There also was clear evidence that Kennedy was planning to drop Johnson from the ticket. His secretary, Evelyn Lincoln, said that he told her so. And Johnson, the week of the assassination, what would have been the object of a cover story in Life magazine, which had great influence at the time, about his scandals. The article was entitled Johnson's Money, and there were 7 reporters working on it. And that was on top of the Billy Saul Estes scandal, where he was accused of bribery and influence peddling, and Estes was going to be examined and may well have talked. And Kennedy concluded that those developments made it possible to drop Johnson from the ticket, who he didn't much like anyway, as it turned out. In light of that, and then there were questions about Johnson being in Dallas, about contacts between Johnson and members of the mob, about Oswald's contacts with the mob, and then on the Warren Commission to investigate all of this, he puts Allen Dulles, head of the CIA, and J. Edgar Hoover served as basically chairman of the effort, or a major input or advisor, and those are 2 guys who may well have been culpable. I don't want to, and Robert Caro's book, a guy who I totally trust as a historian, in his 4th and 5th volumes of his series on the life of Lyndon Johnson, lists all these facts, and while he does not draw a conclusion, he sure as hell raises questions, and those questions need to be answered. This could have been the ultimate act of the deep state, a coup d'etat, not an assassination. Why? Because starting in 1962, in the second year of his presidency, Kennedy showed a tremendous inclination to ending the Cold War. He signed a test ban treaty with the Soviet Union. He called for de-escalation of the conflict and really set the stage for the era that then became known as détente. And the CIA and the FBI and the Defense Department did not like that. And that could have been something that they were involved with. So please sign the petition, and please let our voice be heard. We want Trump to keep his campaign promise and let this stuff out in public so we can be the judge. We're the people that elected him. Thank you. I'm sorry, I forgot to add that this video is sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. Each day we see more and more evidence of volatility in the stock market and growth in the gold market. So it's kind of a dumb question as to where you should put your money. Thanks for watching.